Ugh. Ugh. Man, I'm tired. Doing some clutch work on Earl. My oldest brother bought this truck back in 1979 when he graduated from high school. It's a 1980 Toyota pickup. A lot of you have seen me drive it over at the church. It's an old car. I bought it off my brother back in the 90s, and it's a good truck, but you always got to be working on it. There's always something going wrong. Right now I got a clutch that's leaking and stuff. And I usually try to take care of it myself because I'm the one who's got to drive my vehicles. I need to know what's going on with them. So I don't mind doing the work, but it just really wears you out, and I'm just pooped, you know. It's a hot summer. There's a lot of stuff going around in our world, our country right now. You know, we're coming out of this Corona shutdown, and now we got a lot of protesting going on. And of course, it's an election year with politics, and there's a lot of frustration, a lot of worry about, you know, what are we going to have jobs? What's the economy going to be like? Are the schools going to open? And it's frustrating. I think a lot of people kind of like with this truck right now, you're just tired. And with faith, we can get tired, and our exhaustion with the things going on in the world, it wears down our faith. I'll bet you some of you can attest to that spiritually you get worn down, you know. God made us a body, a mind, and a soul, and the three need to work together on all cylinders, so to speak. If one isn't, it affects the other ones. I mean, if you're in pain and physical pain, you know, I bet you a lot of you guys have backache problems, fibromyalgia, you name it. You know, you got migraine headaches. Anytime you go through those periods of pain, it can really sink your spiritual life. You don't want to pray. You just, I don't know, sometimes you might even think some dark thoughts and stuff. Or even think things about God that are not true. But it's coming from exhaustion, and sometimes the mind, there's just too much going on with the world, too many things happening, and we try to just put our arms around the world, and we can't do that, and then it wipes away our faith. Then where are we, okay? So somehow we have to keep things balanced and keep things tuned up. We're always having to work on our faith, like I'm always having to work on Earl. I don't think 2 weeks go by that I'm not underneath this car or in the hood, or in the hood. I don't mean the hood. I mean underneath the front hood working on the engine or something. But it's just a matter of always fine-tuning because things are always going wrong, so to speak. Yeah, I could get frustrated and I could say, just forget it, man. I'm just going to drive this truck off a cliff or something, or leave it out in the desert, or sell it to someone else. I'm finished with it. I'm done with it. But it goes back a long way in my family, you know. It connects me to a lot of stories, you know, and that's kind of like faith. It's too much a part of our lives for us to say, I'm going to drive my faith off a cliff. I'm going to give it away to someone else or ditch it somewhere. I'm not going to do that. And you're not going to do it either. So let's just admit we're frustrated and we're tired. And what do we got to do? We just got to keep working on our faith. I'm going to make a suggestion. Just read the scriptures. Read the Bible. Sometimes that's the most calming thing. Just open up the Gospel of Mark. Shortest gospel of the life of Jesus. Just read the story of Jesus again. It really can calm us down, get us back to basics, just remind us where our faith comes from. If you're disappointed in the government, if you're disappointed in your fellow citizens, if you're disappointed in the bishops, hey, let's keep the faith, get back to basics, and keep working on our faith. I got to get back to work, not just on Earl, but I got to get back to work on my spirituality too, just like you. So see you at church. Man, I'm tired.